Hello and welcome to episode 4 of The Realm / the Southlands, Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh. We're here in the basement after we've seen a secret door. We're coming down here to go through this door. This small room is clearly the quarters of a person senior to those who live in the barracks main room, since the furnishing is less crude and the place is clean and tidy as if cared for by a servant. There's a comfortable-looking bed in the northwest corner with a wooden locker at its foot. A small wooden table stands against the east wall, and beside it is a padded leather chair. On the table is a brass 3-branch candlestick, and in it burn 3 candles, giving the room good illumination. The candles, though not fresh, are far from spent. Under the table is a small wooden box and a bullseye lantern with a movable shutter over the lens. The lantern is unlit. On a shelf above the table are stacked 3 books. In the northeast corner is a wooden cupboard with the door closed. You search the table itself. Aside from the burning candles, there is nothing of interest on the table. However, as you turn away, one of your friends calls you back. There is a secret cavity under the tabletop. Look here, it's a book, some sort of magical writings. 200 XP. And made scrolls. Okay, so Amanda will take those. You search the bookshelf over the table. You find a book of erotic poetry fully illustrated. Do you take it? Yes. You search the bookshelf. You find that the second book on the shelf is the Naval Almanac. This book seems to list tide times for the area of coast nearest to Saltmarsh. Do you take this book? Yes. The book that lay furthest to the right on the shelf is a leathered volume concerning mesmerism and its effects. Do you take it? Yes. As you slip the book into a sack, you find a sheet of parchment tucked into the cover carrying some simple words and phrases, such as stop, fight, and lift. Next to each word is its translation in some foreign tongue. The wooden box under the table. The wooden box opened easily, revealing within 3 flasks of oil, a tinderbox with flint and steel, and 8 new candles. Also in the box is a sheet of parchment covered in curious marks. It seems to be some sort of code. The cupboard stands closed before you. Do you open it? Yes. The cupboard contains only an oilskin coat hanging on a hook. The bed, though crude, appears magnificent by comparison to the mattresses in the outer room. The wooden locker contains contains clothing and personal effects, nothing of value or particular interest. We really have to go back to town. Secret door. You step through the secret door on the top of a flight of crude steps leading down into what appears to be a network of natural caverns. You return to the barracks room. Let's go in the danger room. Pick. This room is dark. Light from the large room behind you spills faintly to show that the room is only about 12 feet across, but to your left there is only darkness. What little you can see is dingy and dirty. Skeletons litter the floor of this dusty old room. As you step into the chamber, the bones begin to twitch. Sluggishly, the skeletons arise to guard their lair. Comrade is dying. Bandage her. Nice. That was clutch. Gotta move away. Clutch. Clutch. Maybe be able to do this. Great. Nice. Skeleton flees in panic. We're actually going to be able to do this. And we killed it. 26. The creatures had no valuables. Broken down to powder, nothing remains of the skeletal guards to harm you. The party has discovered a secret door to the east. A secret door. The secret door opens toward you to reveal a pot on the floor of this room, a clutter of old and broken glass and earthenware. There are 3 small copper pots amidst the debris, and these appear to be intact. A bench runs down the west wall of what was obviously a laboratory. A laboratory. On the bench are various jars of powders and liquids and several pieces of chemical apparatus. Some glassware is stained in different colors as the liquids they contain dried up long ago. There is a table against the south wall forming an L shape with a bench. In the chair before the table sits a human figure with its back to you, apparently studying a book with it open on the table. Save it in B. There's nothing of value in this debris piled by the north wall of the laboratory. The figure sits hunched and shriveled before the workbench. Animals have burrowed through the wall here. Aided by damp rot and the passing of the years, the wood has yielded to tiny teeth and mandibles. Oh. The figure wears a robe embroidered with a variety of mystic symbols and a pointed hat. On the table is a candlestick, a tiny stump of unlit candle remaining in it, and a variety of other items, which even in the dim light shine with the warmth of pure gold. One of these objects looks like a human skull. You search the body and book. Before the alchemist died, he seemed to have been reading the book which lies open on the table. Its title is Ye Secret of Ye Philosopher's Stone, no author acknowledged. Though too profound and recondite a work for anyone but a specialist, this book is clearly an invaluable asset to any alchemist. The legendary Philosopher's Stone is the goal of every student of alchemy. You slip the book into a sack and look about the person of the alchemist for other valuables. In a pouch, the alchemist carries 47 pieces of gold. Standing from the dead man's side, you notice the glint of something clenched in his left fist. It appears to be a smooth, ovoid pebble having a lustrous gold color. Carefully, you retrieve the stone. Cool. A luck stone. Why is Griselda pink like that? Gingy will take the luck stone. Take the gold items. The golden objects are indeed of pure gold. It seems the alchemist before he died succeeded in his lifelong quest. You place in your pouch a number of items, including a solid gold human skull. Also on the table are an apple, a rose, and a set of 5 small discs that seem to have been taken from a set of balance weights. You search the table. The items on the table seem to have been eroded by time. The powders have decomposed and the liquids have dried. You see nothing that could be used to recreate the work of the dead alchemist. In your thorough search of the table, though, you find a secret drawer in the table. It contains what appears to have been the alchemist's magical grimoire. Unfortunately, the book has been badly damaged at this time, and there are no recoverable spells left within its pages. You leave the table. Well, that was pretty nice. So all that's left to go, well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to head back. I know, it's not ideal.
Call from
You emerge into a living room. Through the door to the north, you see the remains of a once paved patio. You step onto the cracked remains of the weathered once paved patio. Alright, so this is how we'll get back. Let's remember where this patio is. Very easy. Gotta take a little break to restore the troops. Hope nothing's time sensitive here. Okay, actually, I still have the key, but I want to come back to the market. Praise. I'll give you 5 platinum. Key. I want to see who's got the rings. Is it Cyrus? Yes, he's got 2 rings. Can he ID that? Let me see that ring. Is it a deal? Is what a deal? Yes. Looks like some sort of ring of protection +1. Let me see that ring. Yes. I can't tell anything new about your ring. What about this potion? Let me see that potion. Yes, some sort of potion of extra healing. Nice, now we're talking. What does Gingy have? A gem. Tessa has some stuff. Nothing too interesting. Carlo has nothing. Griselda has nothing. Amanda has mage scrolls. Can we ID them? Looks like some sort of mage scroll, 3 spells. Not enough money. How much is that costing? And there's... Okay, so... Pull, take... Oh, no gem. 0 gems. Take 25. Mage scroll, 1 spell, 2 spells, 3 spells. I don't understand what that means. I'll have to ask. Okay. Spells. Share. Okay. I learned what I wanted. Okay. Alright, let's fix. Very good. Magic. Memorize. Cyrus. Memorize. Cure light wounds 2. Keep. He's invisible. Okay, the invisible also means that they can't target you with a ranged attack, and you can move away from attacks of opportunity without taking one. So that's good. Test of magic. Where is sleep? Okay, can Amanda scribe? She can. I'm not sure what that entails, so I'm going to hold off on that, but I am going to use Cyrus. Ring of Protection 1. Who could use that the most? I'd say Tessa. So trade that to Tessa. And then Tessa can ready that. And her AC is now 0. Now Gingy is interesting. He has a luck stone. Must be readied, okay. Your hands are full. Okay, let's trade the luck stone to Carlo. No, Amanda. And Amanda ready the luck stone. Oh, it's cursed. Oh no. She's cursed with the luck stone. We'll save game A and be right back. Okay, we're back. Just want to make sure we still have our gemstones. 1 gemstone, 1 gemstone. What happened to our other gemstone? Oh, it became an item because we appraised it, eh? There's a gem right here. Okay. Alright, cure light wounds. Cure light wounds. Keep. Tessa, you memorize. Sleep. And then Amanda has memorized sleep. But we must rest. Well, do I have to come back in to rest? Now we can rest for 4:30. Memorize our cure light wounds, sleep, and sleep. Another cure light wounds. Excellent. Now we save in game A. We're fixed up. Can we train here? I don't remember if there was a trainer. What was this place? 6-pointed star. Let's see what's back here. Just a wall. Of a paved patio. Okay. Whoops. Where was that secret door? Yes, we descend. Alright, the only place left to go is the caverns. The passage walls are wet and slimy and the floors are moist. What dwarf among your friends will investigate these caves? Dwarf? Griselda. Griselda looks about and then states, "These caverns are natural, but there are signs of human work here and there. Looks like places they thought were too narrow, they just widened." I see. Whoops. Oops. Griselda is pink for some reason. View. Exit. Let's see. In Camp. Magic display. No spell effects. No clue. Standing here, you see that the caverns stretch off in several directions. The path cutting directly to the east is well lit by torches set into crude brackets in the walls. From place to place along the eastbound corridor, you see coarse matting placed on and generally sunken into the floor to allow for easier travel across the mud. The remaining passages are dark. Let's go to the dark passages. Your lights show a natural cavern, roughly circular and about 20 to 25 feet in diameter. There appears to be nothing of interest here. A thick green slime drops from the ceiling, oozing quickly down the walls and falling in clumps. Where it hits, it burns and dissolves flesh into more its own mass. Quickly, you apply the flames of your torches. Gingy is hit for 4, Tess is hit for 2, Amanda's hit for 1. The chamber fills with acrid smoke as you thrust your torches into the pool of slime again and again, all the while backing away from its terrible mass. Finally, the charred remains are all that is left. A thick, lung-burning odor clings to the air. No XP for that? Your lights show a natural cavern roughly circular and about 20 to 25 feet in diameter. There appears to be nothing here. Area? No. Is that the way I came? Yes. Your lights show a natural cavern ramp. Whoops. Sorry about that. So east is the way to go, really. The incline of the passage is perceptibly greater in this area, and coarse matting has been laid in various places on the floor. The passage narrows to 5 or 6 feet in some places. A threesome of smugglers stands about here. The nearest drops a small cask of brandy at the sight of you, while the farthest fumbles a similar cask. The metallic sound of swords ringing from their sheaths echo in the cave, giving you enough time to press the advantage. It would be my pleasure to kill you. Could cast sleep, but I'm just gonna Gingy. Oh, that's Gingy. Why am I running? Get him back. Tessa? Nice. Griselda, this is the one. My thief. I thought Gingy was my thief for a second. No, not attack ally. Dead. 136, you search the area for valuables. There's money. 3 gemstones. Excellent. 6 pieces of gold. Oh, nice. Okay, like usual, we're gonna take everything. So, take, take. Can we take the daggers? Why not? Looking over the valuables in these bodies, you find a pair of gold earrings, a gold finger ring, a gold bracelet, and a total of 38 silvers and 3 pieces of gold in pouches. You pick up the 2 unbroken casks of brandy. Not bad, man. The passage widens to the south to this point to form a small cavern. There are 3 bolts of cloth and 5 small casks in the middle of the floor, resting on a piece of coarse matting. 3 human smugglers are in this room, standing and drawing broadswords as you arrive. I should have saved after the last encounter. I realize that now. Nice. Get another attack. 6. Tessa is beastly. Gingy be missing a lot. Nice. Party as well. We search valuables. Oh, 3 more gemstones. Overloaded. Okay, so we just go to Gingy. Overloaded. Tessa? There's still treasure left. You want to go back and claim it? No. Just as the other smugglers, these 3 bore a number of interesting and unique jewelry. Here you find a large gold earring and 2 lucky charm pendants on gold chains. In pouches you find 11 silver coins. You take the 3 bolts of cloth? Sure. The passage leads into a cave which opens directly to the sea. The tide is out at present and there is little water in the cave, but there is an obvious high water mark which in places is 3 feet above the floor. Pulled up onto the sloping cave floor is a small boat, perhaps large enough for 8 men, with oars, a step-down mast, and a neatly furled sail. A rope tied to the bow has been weighed down by a large boulder which serves as an anchor. The sound of snarling animals and heavy footsteps in the muck alert you to danger behind you. Gnolls race toward you, wielding great axes. Close behind them stand a pair of humans. One wields a broadsword, while the other wears the robes of a sorcerer. Shouting commands in the tongue of Gnolls, the robed man unsheathes a dagger and reaches for a small pouch at his hip. Okay. They're behind us, so I take it they're coming from this direction. There they are. We've got gnolls with battle axes. Yikes. And Sanballet with a... Yo, okay. Well, Gingy with his 4 hit points. Six damage. Carlo. Nice. That was clutch. Let's take this sorcerer out quick like. Tessa. Nine damage, nice. Yes. Amanda, I think now is a good time as any to cast Sleep. Noel falls asleep. Tessa is unaffected. Smuggler falls asleep. Beautiful. One cruel blow. One cruel blow. 255. We search for valuables. 5 gemstones. We'll take them. 11 pieces of gold. Items. Let's have Carlo grab some items. Is it just a regular robe? I don't know. We'll take it. Broadsword, battle axe, battle axe. Exit. Pool, we share. Exit. No. The gnolls and their illusionist master fall to the ground. Looking about for treasure, you find that one of the gnolls wore a gold bracelet. The dead smuggler wore a gold chain suspending a lucky charm from his neck and a gold earring in his right lobe. His belt pouch held 23 pieces of silver. The true wealth was on the person of the dead illusionist, though. Aside from his 3 daggers, he possessed a coin purse full of 7 pieces of gold, 5 silver coins, and 3 electrum coins. Also in the pouch are 3 well-cut gemstones and a set of gaming dice. Aside from the rhythmic lapping of the waves to the south, the cavern has fallen silent. Okay, we got like really lucky in those battles. So let's save it in B. The boat has been pushed ashore here. Considering the casks and bolts of cloth you have found, it would be considerably easier to sail back to Saltmarsh than to walk. Do you take the boat? Is it over? Have I felled them? Cannot be. The grade of the passage levels out here, and ahead the corridor widens a bit. Also, while the ground remains muddy, the need for the coarse matting on the ground is lessened. We didn't go this way. Of course, this is the way we came. Yeah, okay, we came east. Came north. We went south, but east. This cavern, like the patches leading to it, is well lit by torches held in brackets around the wall. Stacked against the wall to your left as you enter, you can see 5 small bolts of cloth, while to your right are 8 small casks in a neat row. Do you take the 8 small casks of brandy? Yes. We're making out like banshees. Take the 5 bolts of cloth? Yes. Alright, so that's a dead end. So we have to go south. And take the boat out. Take 5 small casks of brandy. Yeah, we never did that. Alright, we'll save right here just in case. Boat has been pushed ashore here. Considering the casks and bolts of cloth you have found, it would be considerably easier to sail back to Saltmarsh than to walk. Do you take the boat? Yes. You come ashore at the pier and carefully unload the cargo that you have brought with you. And scrolling letter, the sign door reads Port Authority. Gibbs stands behind his office desk watching you inspect his maps, charts, and trinkets brought upriver by southern merchants. When you leave, he huffs a sign, shakes his head, muttering, Isle of Dread. Oh, that's right. To the north, twin oaken doors leading to the long council hall. Council hall is empty and holds the stillness characteristic of an empty building. Okay, so something's got to give. Let's see what Master Colfin says. Comfer claps when he hears the news that you have dealt with the horror of the alchemist's haunted house. Take this key, free of charge. Go and get yourself cleaned up. The council will want to hear about this immediately. Go and clean yourself up, and I will send for the council to convene as soon as possible. Master Comfer hands you a key with the numeral 3 engraved on it. A stone plate reads 3. The room is as spacious as the other that you slept in. Though comfortable, you are in a bit of a hurry to see the council and receive your reward. Yeah, we can fix. Okay. Save again. We'll save in C. Be right back. Alright, I was going to wait until next episode for the council to convene, but this may be the last episode of this particular module, so let's just go ahead and get in the council hall. If I can remember where it is, there we are. You are ushered into the council hall where Lord and Lady Whittingham wait in the company of other craftsmen and landowners of the area surrounding Saltmarsh. Unsurprisingly, it is Lady Whittingham who speaks. Master Comfer has explained to us that you have encountered men within the property of the house outside of town. He says that you have found proof that the house is indeed not haunted. That those men were in fact smugglers. The goods you possess are your proof, as well as the ledger and documents kept by the illusionist who seems to have led the operation from within the house. You supply the council with all the information they request, and they consider the facts arrayed before them. Their words ring true, and Father Richter here has not said otherwise, states Master Jemmy, the blacksmith, after several minutes of deliberation. I believe these young heroes are due a reward. You shall be reimbursed for the stolen goods that you uncovered, less the 25% excise duty. Master Jemmy looks about darkly. My only remaining question is in regards to how this operation went on so long without coming to the council's attention. Quickly, a well-appointed woman speaks up. I believe we should table that discussion for now. Master Jemmy, that is not a conversation for everyone's ears. Perhaps these fellows will make themselves available to us in the future. Should we decide that further action is necessary, until that time I suggest a reward for each of them of 500 pieces of gold, and the heartfelt thanks of the council. Lady Whittingham calls for a vote on the motion, which is seconded and passed within minutes. Chests are proffered, and you are paid for your efforts and for each recovered cask and bolt. 1,000 XP. Ooh, son! 3,000 gold. We'll take it. Overloaded. Take 1,000. And share it. Oh, we can just share it. So then each person gets like 535 and 3 gemstones. Perfect. Exit. Each shares 416 points. You search the area for valuables. 10 gemstones on top of that. Share them. Exit. 5 bolts of cloth from the smuggler's storeroom. 333 experience. We get 8 gemstones. Oh my gosh. We are getting loaded with stuff. 8 casks of brandy from the smuggler's storeroom. 83 XP. Thought we had more, but okay. Select 2. 2 casks of brandy taken from the smugglers in transit to their storeroom. Okay. 250 XP. 6 gemstones, so there was more brandy. 3 bolts of cloth taken from the smugglers near their point of docking. 208 XP. 5 gemstones. 5 casks of brandy from the smugglers' secondary storeroom. 83 XP. 2 gemstones. Kegs of brandy from the smugglers' inner sanctum. 83 XP. 2 gemstones. 1 bolt of cloth from the smugglers' inner sanctum. Again, our thanks, travelers. We shall send word north to Hamlet, where the mage Byrne and his associate Rufus will make themselves available to train you in reward for your services here today. We wish you well and safe travel. The council disperses and you find yourself standing outside the Grand Hall. To the north, twin oaken doors lead into the long council hall. Okay. Oh, the pink means we're able to level up. Okay, so I don't actually think we leave and head north. I think this is the point where we end. Like, the village of Hamlet offers its service once words arrive from the Council of Saltmarsh. The wizard Byrne and his warrior companion Rufus offer training to your friends at an affordable price. Well, first let's shop. Cyrus, I see you have come by 2 gems and jewels. I'll give you 5 platinum. Gems 20. I'll give you 500 platinum. I'll give you 250 platinum. Oh my gosh. 25 platinum. Alright, let's not appraise all those gemstones. Let's see what he's got for sale. We can afford everything here. Alright, next episode we will... Wait a minute, actually this is the end of this episode, so we've got to go through with this. Alright, so let's look at Carlo. Composite longbow, 52 arrows, studded leather, he's fine. We can sell this stuff though. It's actually going to take a while. 5 platinum. I knew the broadswords and battle axes would be worth money. Oh, only 2 platinum pieces. Alright, so it's not really a great idea to carry all this junk. We can give her a short bow. Can she use a short bow? Your hands are full. Oh, the shield. Tessa. We might as well keep the short bow. Sell the short sword for 5 platinum pieces. Sell the dagger. She needs a better weapon than a mace, though. Sell the pick for 4. Sell the mace for 4. Sell that for 3. Oh, she can't use the Morning Star one-handed, so let's sell that for 5. And the broadsword for 5. What's her dexterity? 17. Okay, so she can buy 20 arrows. 20 more. 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 And 20 more. So she can have a backup. Gingy, we're going to have to sell the gem for 5. It's going to take a while. 7 for the leather armor. So this stuff is kind of worth it, the leather armor and the broadswords. And there's a ring in there. Can't tell anything about your ring. Does that mean it's just a regular ring? Or do we have to get someone who's higher up to identify it? I wonder if something like that robe was magical, but we have to identify it. Because there's no real thing telling us, like, what's magical and what's not. Sell the chainmail for 37. Like this ring. Can't tell anything about your ring. He sells it for 7. What about the cloak? Can't tell you anything about your cloak, so I guess it's just, I don't know. Like, if I get, can someone answer this? If, say I fought that illusionist and I took his robe and his dagger, could they possibly be enchanted but I didn't know it? Like, I should have got his stuff identified? I'm not sure. Alright, potion of extra healing. And a ring. We'll just sell the ring, I guess. I guess it's just a common ring. Okay, so let's view. His movement is 9. He's very nice in the plate mail. Encumbrance 2075. I'm not sure what that means. Gingy only has a movement of 6 in the chainmail. She should also buy the plate mail. I'm sorry, he. Now he gets a movement of 9 and a better defensive rate. So he's a -1 now. Tessa, same thing. I'm not sure about the thieves. I think they can only use leather. She's a -2 now. Like Carlo has studded leather, composite longbow, 52 arrows. He's fine. Griselda has short bow, studded leather, 31 arrows. He should buy a few more arrows, and he's got a dagger for backstabbing. She. And Amanda robe, a dagger, cursed luckstone, mage scrolls, and 25 darts. So she's got to buy a lot more darts. Or can she use a light crossbow? Be right back. Okay, she can't use anything but darts. Let's buy some more for her. I think we're good there. The pool we can share. We'll hang on to the gemstones because we have enough money. Let's train. For the price of 200 pieces of gold, any of your companion may find training in Hamlet. Does the party want to train? Yes. I've never done this. So actually, I'm going to save the game, and in the next episode, no, I'll just train them now. Train Cyrus. Cyrus will become a level 2 cleric and a level 2 fighter. Yes. Congratulations. Not enough experience. Alright, Gingy will become a level 2 fighter. Yes. Congratulations. Tessa will become a level 2 fighter. Do you wish to train? Yes. Not a level 2 magic user. Only 12 hit points. Carlo will become a level 2 ranger. Yes. Level 2 thief. Yes. Amanda will become a level 2 elven mage. Yes. Choose spell to learn. Okay. I'm thinking charm person. Magic missile is just a good all-around spell. I don't see burning hands or shocking grasp because she's not going to be in range to be casting that. Only if she gets flanked would she cast something like that. Enlarge, reduce, yeah, it's possible. Friends. Be right back. Okay, let's look at the different abilities. That Burning Hands causes just 1 hit point of fire damage per level, but there's no saving throw. Charm Person changes the target's allegiance in combat, so an opponent will fight for the caster's side. It only affects character types, human, dwarf, etc. Detect Magic indicates whether equipment or treasure items are magical. After casting the spell, view a character's item list or take treasure items list. The equipment or treasure preceded by an asterisk is magical. That sounds pretty important, but it's not an option. Friends. Enlarge makes the recipient larger and stronger. The higher the caster's level, the greater the spell's effect. Friends raises the caster's charisma by 2 to 8 points. It is best just cast before dealing with NPCs. Magic Missile does 2 to 5 hit points per missile with no saving throw. Magic user throws 1 missile for every 2 levels. 1 at level 1 to 2. So it's an instant 2 to 5 hit point hit. Pretty much. I think friends, maybe? I can cast it before dealing with NPCs, and I don't know. I think we'll just go with Magic Missile. Alright, save current game A. Amanda can't be modified. Okay. Village of Hamlet offers its service. You look through the items remaining to you from this adventure. The larger market to the north and east calls to you. Looking about, though, there's a bit of local lore that may interest you. The village of Hamlet has grown up around a crossroads in a woodland. Once far from any important activity, it became embroiled in the struggle between gods and demons when the Temple of Elemental Evil arose. Luckily for its inhabitants, the temple and its evil hordes were destroyed a decade ago, but Hamlet still suffers from incursions of bandits and strange monsters. If you are interested in helping the village of Hamlet, you should load Game 26, the UA conversion of Dungeon Module T1 to 4, the Temple of Elemental Evil, an adventure for characters levels 1 to 9. So that would be the end, my friend, of this module. So I'm going to encamp. Actually, offer the service, and this is what we have to do just to show anyone who's interested. When we go to train, we can go remove character and update them. Remove, update, remove, update, remove, update. So then all I have to do is transfer them with UA Shell to the next module, and they're already updated with everything that they're supposed to come with. So I want to say thank you for watching this longer episode and this little module that we finished. Next video will be Temple of Elemental Evil that we start. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you're enjoying this adventure. Much love, peace, joy, and light to you. And I'll catch you next time. So long.